with Gibson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
That's complete. Demario Douglas with it.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. May.
Eluding the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
To the air, May.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Second and 10. To throw, it's May. Setting up a screen for Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Flushed out right.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
4th down. Here's May. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. And the Jags force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Now you look at this Patriots defense.
They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Rolling to his right.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That went on the money to Bourne downfield.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Here's May.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Devon Hamilton gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
On play action, May
Steps away. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And they go play action with May.
Flush to his right. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
They'll throw with May.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down is May.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They go play action now. May
being chased out left. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Escaping the pressure right. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Throwing here is May.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Austin Hooper. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have game.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Christian Kirk,
touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 72 yards.
And the Jags have retaken the lead.
They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to him, a big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 3. They run once more with Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the gun, it's May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Pats are going to take over at their own 41. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Josh Hines-Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
From the shotgun, it's May.
Got the connection here to Bourne. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Drake May.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Patriots have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
That is incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jones. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Patriots take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And they get him down down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Play action. May.
Completes it to Douglas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Looking to throw. May.
He finds Douglas complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
To the air. May.
Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
To throw, it's May. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Gibson.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 26.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Hey, we're on. 13, Lou. There we go.
Here's Lawrence.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
And Lawrence going to move him around a bit. On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Rip, 23.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
And Bigsby once more. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Go, let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
Under pressure, they got him again. Matt Judon, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Flushed out right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in the dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Oh, wide open, complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there for New England. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Now they'll change things up. On play action, May.
Rolling to under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Devon Hamilton
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game, because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Here's May.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Devon Hamilton
in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Two straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Stevenson.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Ramondre Stevenson His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Back to throw. Lawrence. Into the hands of Ingram. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Flush to his right.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Matt Judon in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Throwing now, Lawrence. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, 31 yards.
And the Jaguars have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, May with it.
Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Douglas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator. They showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
Here comes second down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Douglas.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. A give up the middle to Gibson.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. They'll throw with May. Checking this down to Stevenson.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So it all rides now on the foot of the kicker, Chad Ryland.
With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right down the middle. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game. So this will wind up a victory for the